Hi everyone, my name is Charson. I'm a bachelor graduate from Curtin University with a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in logistics and supply chain management, and specializing in international business management. First and foremost, I'd like to show you more about myself. I'm from Malaysia, a small country located in Southeast Asia, which is slightly above Australia. Growing up in a multicultural country, I'm grateful uh, to experience many study environments and meeting many people. I attended a Chinese primary school, a private secondary school, or they call it high school. And I also attended my first year of university in Victoria University, Melbourne, but it is in Malaysia. But that is in Malaysia. In those years, I've met different peoples and grew up experiencing many culture and educational uh, environment. Growing up with Asian parents, they are stricter in many ways. I was sent to a Chinese primary school and was taught by a stricter teachers or fierce teachers, we can say, with cane, with sort of cane. Because one of the reasons is that we were stubborn when we were young, right? So they sent us to this strict Chinese school. So then in my high school, I've kind of experienced the Western teaching culture, which I find it fascinating, and it made me wanted to experience my studies overseas in the future. In year 2020, I joined Curtin University by transferring my credit from Victoria University and started my journey here in Curtin. All these life experiences given me the privilege to learn, to grow, and to grow to a better version of myself. I also kind of it also kind of made me easily adapt into any situations, increase my communicating capabilities, and to let me know what I want to do in the future as well. Taking out logistic and supply chain major and choosing Curtin University are some of the best decisions that I've made. Believe it or not, um, what you're watching now, is personal career passport reflective views on myself in Curtin University. Okay, the purpose of this video is to look at my personal growth in Curtin University and what I've learned throughout the journey and how did I utilize it in my future workspace. Let's start it by the employability lab test. The result, this is the result when I started doing it. The left one was the employability test that I did in the beginning of my semester. And the next one, the right to it, is the one that I did it recently. As can see and compare my results, I've improved tremendously from the past. And I basically have increased in all aspects. The change in result concludes my university life and experience in Curtin. At start of degree, I thought one of the problems that I had was I thought that referencing articles a boring thing to do. It was like I did not find it interesting at all. In fact, I find it difficult. But then I realized that if you follow the steps, it is not hard to actually do referencing, and actually it is good for us to reference. It is important for us to always references for the work of other people's like the research they did. Then I found out that some of the articles is actually quite interesting to worth taking to worth actually making references on. So other than that, we have learned a lot of employability tools throughout the class, and from every class, that it has something worth taking back. It is actually important for me to learn and know this tool well, so that it can give me a sort of skill set or knowledge that can be a sort of a competitive advantage for me when I go into the real society and work. Out of everything I've learned in this unit, what I received most from this unit is actually the elevator pitch, or they call it the gather pitch, which is here, which is here. After that, believe it or not, it is a very easy thing for me to do, and I did it almost every day when I want to try, when I need to present my ideas to anyone that is willing to listen. Then I'll use get a bitch. By using these 3 sentences, you know what or you know when, or what we do is, in fact, to give, it is actually a very strong words to actually capture the attentions of others. It helped me a lot. I've used it many times. I've used it in some of my interview as well, a short interview. It really works, and it is a great tool to use. And I believe that I will bring this tool into the future, where one day I think it might be helpful to me, because I think one day I might want to start my own businesses. So pitching is kind of like an important tool for me. Okay, going to my times in Curtin. I really do enjoy every time I had that. Every little time I had that. I participated in many events and also maximized the facilities that Curtin has provided me. I joined the Malaysian Society Club. I also meet new friends and get some extra perks. I can see from the next slide, right? The best decisions I've made was actually signing up in the Curtin gym, because from Monday to Fridays in Perth, technically we have not much thing to do. So I'll spend most of my time in the Curtin gym. It is good. It has sufficient facilities for me. Then I also joined Curtin Guild, and also joined to get some discounts on student stuff in the school. And also for chat time, I joined Australian Malaysian Society, right? But unfortunately, the COVID pandemic hit hard and has affected how I could enjoy my life in Perth. I studied online when Perth began to lock down, and my parents suggested me to go back to Malaysia. I'm sad to say that I'm finishing my last semester online, because border is not open yet, right? I really hope that the border can open as soon as possible for international students to go back, because me and some of my online friends are eager to go back actually. So I hope it open fast, so I could at least attend my graduations in person and physically. Now to the part that where I talk about my life after graduations. Throughout my studies, I've worked actually part-times. As you can see, I've actually worked part-times and also internships for a few companies to get me the skill set and the knowledge that I need to enter to the real life, real working place, or my life after graduations. So besides, I also have sign up for LinkedIn account, made some connections to allow my future employers to employ me, and as well as making some connections, which is useful for me in the industry. Finally, to my future self, the word for my future selves, I would like to see myself starting my own company, or taking part in a managerial role for the company in 5 years' time. I appreciate what the opportunity Curtin has provided me, and to look back to the next 5 years, to look back from the next 5 years to see how much I've actually grown and what I could have achieved, you know. So actually, that's all for me. I'm really grateful for everything. Everything Curtin has provided me, the good lectures, the good tutors, uh, friends that I've made, and also facilities that I've maximized using it, and uh, to help me build these videos and this unit as well. So thanks for watching the videos.